In other news, the UK Health Security Agency has confirmed someone in Britain has contracted the H5 bird flu. The agency says the unidentified person tested positive after coming into close contact with infected birds, marking the first human case of a H5 type bird flu.
تم وصفه بأنه أسوأ ضربة للحياة البرية في تاريخ إسرائيل. حذرت المنظمة العالمية لصحة الحيوان من زيادة تفشي إنفلونزا الطيور في أكثر من 40 دولة في الأشهر الست الماضية.
What is still mysterious about this particular spread?
At first, about 2 weeks ago when they discovered the disease, about 50 to 100 dead cranes were identified here. Within a few days, the numbers reached thousands, and today there are about 5,000 to 6,000.
A health expert says that this figure is unprecedented. 39 other countries are reporting bird flu outbreaks. They're culling thousands of birds to stop the flu from spreading. Some studies have also emerged. They say that the bird flu is becoming more lethal. It is worsening every year. What explains this?
The scope of the current outbreak in Israel is massive, and we see that it's not stopping in the wild animals.
While mass infections are an annual occurrence, and the transmission of the H5N1 variant only rarely spreads to humans, scientists are researching why this year's outbreak has been so severe in certain areas.
Doctor, the virus has made the jump from wildlife, from these migratory animals and cranes, to stock animals, things like chickens and turkeys that are now being culled. Could it again make the jump to humans?
أصبحت إنفلونزا الطيور ظاهرة سنوية، ولكن هذه المرة يقول العلماء شيئا مختلفا.
So at this point, they believe it's just a coincidence that these two fish washed up on shore during the same month. But they do want everybody to remember, if you come across something like this, to please reach out to lifeguards.
Local scientists are releasing more information about a rare fish recently seen at Black's Beach.
Researchers say this type of fish usually lives thousands of feet deep in the Pacific Ocean, and they don't know how or why this one ended up on our shore.
This is the stuff of nightmares, some would say, but take a look. A rare fish out there. Look at that. It is usually found 2,000 feet beneath the sea where sunlight doesn't penetrate. Weird-looking deep-sea fish has popped up along San Diego beach in the last 3 weeks. Lifeguards in Encinitas discovering this Pacific football fish on the beach last Friday. The unusual discoveries are giving Scripps researchers a better understanding of our ocean.
According to Frabel, in a timely coincidence, 2 weeks earlier, an even rarer find washed up on Torrey Pine State Beach, a Pacific football fish, better known as a deep-sea angler.
Believe it or not, this is the second football fish to show up on a San Diego beach in 2 months. A beachgoer took this picture at Black's last month, and in early December, a deep-sea lancetfish was found in La Jolla. So why are these creatures from the deep washing up on our shores?
That's a question that I wish I knew the answer to as well. I can say this probably is not related to any sort of freak event.
Barrel-eyed fish, by the way, can be found in the Pacific from Baja, California, all the way to Japan. This is a testament of how deep sea and its inhabitants remains a mystery.
Something very freaky lurking in the depths off the California coast. This bizarre-looking fish called a barrel eye can see through its own forehead. Researchers are brought on board a deep-sea vessel, captured the rare sighting on video.
The eyes being inside of it are a big part of why it's translucent, but exactly why it's situated like that, I can't say exactly.
And it's not telling. So given how rare this is,
you can see right into his skull there, basically. Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute capturing this video earlier this month while on an expedition with the aquarium for a future exhibit. The fish has, you can see there, a transparent head and those tubular eyes. This video captured earlier this month, nearly a half mile down below along the Monterey Bay Canyon. The Research Institute, by the way, first got video of this fish back in 2004.
People ask me all the time, after flying ROVs for over 30 years, what's the coolest thing you've ever seen? And they ask about sharks and stuff, what's the coolest thing you've ever seen? And I usually say the barrel eye, because it is just the most bizarre thing out there. And it gets a lot of attention when we see it. When you run across something that's so rare and, rarely seen like these are, and get a chance to take the time to slow down and really get some beautiful video of them, it's